Hello and welcome to the Black Entrepreneur Blueprint Show. I am your host, Jay Jones. Black Entrepreneur Blueprint was created specifically to educate and inspire Black entrepreneurs to launch, build, and grow successful businesses. Join us as we help build an economic power base in the Black community by promoting business ownership. If you are currently an entrepreneur or want to be an entrepreneur, we invite you to join us every week here at Black Entrepreneur Blueprint.
Welcome to the Black Entrepreneur Blueprint, episode number 165. I'm your host, Jay Jones, and today we have a very interesting show that I know the Black Entrepreneur Blueprint family will really enjoy. And today's show title is The Anatomy of My Latest Product Test, How I Spent $202.16 to make $761.40 without buying the product. It's a long title, family. I know that. I'm going to repeat it. The Anatomy of My Latest Product Test, How I Spent $202.16 to make $761.40 without buying the product. As you guys know, longtime listeners, BEB family members, I'm high in the e-commerce. I'm big on that. Several reasons. Number one, it's not about you, the person. It's about the product. So if you have a good product, a good brand strategy, you can sell your product while you have a full-time job, while you're doing something else. It's a great way to earn an income, obviously to be an entrepreneur, or if it's a side hustle. So product businesses are not focused on you. Now, if you want to be the face of the product, that's one thing. But there's certain reasons why you may not want to be. And here's an example from me. One of my products is a beauty product. All right. And it's for women, any ethnicity, black, white. And on my packaging, I have a black woman and a white woman on the packaging. And so I'm a black dude, right? What do I know about beauty? So I don't want to be the face of that. I really don't want to be the face of any of my products unless they're my digital products, my courses, and things of that nature. But the product business gives you the ability to create a brand, create a product, not based on you. So if the product doesn't do well, guess what? You scrap it and you get another product, all right? Or products, which I recommend. So today's story, the anatomy of my latest product test, how I spent $202.16 to make $761.40 without buying the product. Now, I'm testing a couple of products right now, but one I'm talking about today is a supplement product. Okay, and one of the reasons I like supplements are because they can be recurring revenue. And I set it up with a subscription model and a one-time purchase model. But before we get into that, let me tell you how I actually set the actual funnel up or sales system up. Number one, I told you, I didn't even buy the product, right? So the first thing I did is I found a reputable manufacturer, somebody I've used before for some of my other products, and I got a price list. All right, if I buy X amount of bottles of this supplement, what is it going to cost me? So I know what my fixed price is. Number two, what is the time frame for me to order the product and then it be delivered? So I need to know what type of lag time I'm going to have. Because remember, I'm testing this without the physical product. Okay. So what I did was I went on Fiverr. Okay. Any of you familiar with Fiverr? If you're not, Fiverr.com. People do all types of odd jobs and graphics and all types of stuff starting at $5. So what I did was I created a bottle, a mock-up with my label, the exact label, what it's going to look like. And I created a mock-up and a 3D image of the bottle showing the front of the label, the ingredients on the label, and the other side of the label. So now I have a 3D mock-up of the actual product. Now, I physically don't have the product yet, okay? So I use that for my image. And what I did was I created 2 landing pages and I had 2 Facebook ads, okay? And this is what I did. And today's episode, guys, it's going to be a lot of numbers. Don't worry about the exact numbers, but just listen to the concepts and how I went about this. So you don't necessarily need to write the numbers down or anything like that, but just listen to the concepts. So what I did is I ran 2 Facebook ads to 2 landing pages, okay? And what I'm doing is I'm split testing. So I have one Facebook ad with one image and a different headline. The second Facebook ad, it has one image and another headline. Okay, so they're 2 different Facebook ads. I'm running them each to 2 different landing pages. So Facebook ad number 1, I'm going to split test with landing page number 1 and landing page number 2. And I do this by using ClickFunnels where I can do an A/B split test. So one ad, the first ad, Facebook ad, is running to landing page 1 and landing page 2. Okay. The second Facebook ad is running to landing page 1 and landing page 2. All right. So I have a total of 2 Facebook ads and a total of 2 landing page ads, 2 landing pages. So what I'm seeing now is based on the heading, the picture of the Facebook ad, and then I'm looking for the conversion on the landing pages to see which converts the best. And I can mix and match and I play around. Okay. Now, I actually spent only $63.88 on my Facebook advertising. Okay. Now, on each landing page, I have 2 offers. Okay. 2 offers on each page. So they can buy the supplement for a free trial. All they pay is shipping for $6.95. But the next month, they'll bill $39 a month. That's the subscription offer. That's offer number 1. If they don't want to sign up for the monthly subscription, offer number 2 gives them 3 choices. You can buy 1 bottle for $49. You can buy 2 bottles for $90. Or you can buy three bottles for $120. So how that pricing breaks down, 1 bottle for $49, that obviously is $49 per bottle. If you buy 2 for $90, that's $45 a bottle. So I'm giving them a little discount. And if you buy 3 for $120, that's $40 per bottle. Now, you're probably going to ask me, okay, if they buy 3 for $120, which is $40 a bottle, why would they do the $39 a month offer number 1 for the subscription? And here's my answer. I want them, if they want $39, if they want to do the subscription, yeah, I'll give them the free first bottle free with shipping, $6.95 free, so they can test the supplement. And then next month, they're automatically billed. So when they sign up for that, they're automatically signing up for the subscription. If they don't want to do the monthly subscription, I'm still giving them the opportunity to buy at $40 a bottle if they buy 3 bottles. Okay, so I'm giving people options. Okay, and I'm going to tell you the results. Actually, I'm going to give you the results of the Facebook advertising campaign first, and then I'm going to give you the results of the actual offers that people took. So my Facebook campaign only ran for like 3 to 4 days. I can't remember. I had 456 link clicks from my Facebook ad. My cost per click was 14 cents, and I had 17,569 impressions. All right, so 456 link clicks. All right, remember my cost on that was like $68. What was my cost? $63.88. And remember, guys, don't worry about all the specific numbers because I'm going to break it down in the end and summarize it. So out of that $63.88, I got a total of 17 sales. I'm sorry, not 17 sales. I got 12 free plus shipping subscriptions. All right. I got 2 people to buy the 2 bottles for $90, and I got 1 person to buy 3 for $120. All right. So the 12 free plus shipping subscriptions. So remember, they're only paying $6.95 up front. So 12 times $6.95 is $83.40 up front. Now, if all 12 people continue to the next month, which is in 30 days, they'll be paying $39. So $39 times those 12 people is $468 for the subscription. And hopefully they'll continue month after month. All right, so that's a total of $551.40. Now, also, 2 people bought the two for $90, which was $90, right? Okay, and 1 person bought the 3 for $120, so that was $120. All right, so we have a total of $761.40 that came in off of an initial investment of $202.16. So here's my actual cost for the actual campaign. So my Fiverr mock-up for my 3D bottles was $47.50. My Facebook ads was $63.88. All right. Now I had to produce the bottles because when the people order, I'm going to actually fulfill those. So my bottle cost is $5.34 per bottle for the supplements, and that's only for 100, right? So if I increase the volume to 500, even more, I can get it down close to $4 even. But right now it's $5.34. So I have to buy 17 bottles, so that's a total of $90. So all in with my Fiverr 3D mock-up, my Facebook ads, and buying 17 bottles from the manufacturer, my cost is $202.16. All right, $202.16. Now, my immediate income, which is my $6.95 by the 12 people did the subscription, that's $83.40. I bought 1 person bought 2 for $90, which is $90, and another person bought 3 for $120. And so my immediate income is $293.40, and my subscription income is $468. So my total altogether is the total of the $761.40. So, and like I said, don't be too concerned about the numbers or following the numbers. What you need to really focus on is I created an actual offer without buying any product. The only cost that I had was my upfront, really was my Fiverr cost to get my 3D mock-up and my Facebook advertising. That's it. And so that cost was only $111.38. Now, because I sold 17 bottles, I have to fulfill those and I have to order those from the manufacturer, under my brand. So, and the Fiverr mock-up included my label, my logo, and everything. So that's how you test products. Because once again, you don't want to go all in and not know if something works. So for $202.16, and I bought in $761.40, that's like 370% return. Okay, 370% return. So if I scale that up with more advertising, different types of advertising, that's just Facebook advertising. We haven't talked about negative advertising, which is a topic that we're going to devote one whole show on. So we haven't talked about that. So this is what I'm talking about in terms of e-commerce. Not going and buying a whole bunch of product and then trying to move it, having it discounted. When you're testing the product, you can test the price. Now, I can change the pricing on here and test the pricing. But my thought process is, if I'm spending at the most $5.34 a bottle and I'm selling it for $39 a bottle, on a subscription model, I'll take that all day, every day. I'll take that all day, every day. So it's about scalability. And this is how you test products without going in the hole and putting money on credit cards and things of that nature. Now, you do have to have some skill set in terms of creating ads, knowing how to do Facebook ads. And I just said Facebook because it's pretty much easy and you can choose and target your demographics. Okay. And so most people are testing with Facebook ads. All right. So that's one of the things that you definitely want to look at. So once again, this is an anatomy of my latest product test. Now, if this test didn't go well, guess what? I'm not gonna move forward with the product. What I'll do is I would refund those people's monies and let them know, hey, we have an issue. I'm sorry, we can't fulfill it. So I would refund those monies. All right. And once again, that's fine because all you're doing is testing. And I've said it on several shows before that even when I had my other businesses, when I had a lot of employees, I would run dummy ads for employees. I run dummy ads for recruitment to see if people would respond to the type of position that I was looking to create. So testing is always important. Now, with e-commerce, and obviously, I'm a big proponent of e-commerce and we have the holidays coming up. Amazon is great. One of the issues and concerns with Amazon, if you're not an Amazon seller, like Fulfillment by Amazon, they're not going to let you in Q4, October, November, and December, because there's so many current Fulfillment by Amazon sellers. Their warehouses are maxed out. It's getting crazy. So they only let people who have been Fulfillment by Amazon, FBA sellers, in prior to the fourth quarter. Now, that's fine because a lot of times Amazon will kind of skew your results on your product. A lot of times they're good or semi-good and bad products that actually sell on Amazon at first, and then they'll die off getting bad reviews. But if you can create a product offer and a brand outside of Amazon, not relying totally on Amazon, and it does well, the chances are it's going to do very well once you do put it on Amazon. So even though if you're thinking about this right now and you can't get into Amazon's FBA program, Fulfillment by Amazon right now, that's cool because there's software and there's tools that you can start and test your product and sell your product outside of Amazon. You still got, eBay is a different type of seller. Most eBay buyers are looking for deals. They're not necessarily looking for premium products. So my supplement product, I'm selling it as a premium product. And how am I doing that? I'm framing it as a premium product. The verbiage, the label, the sales material, the things that go with it frames it as a premium product. Now, you don't have to be that creative also to be successful with e-commerce. Some of the things and some product ideas that I talk about and I tell people individually during my consultations or even online when people hit me up. Sometimes product life cycles aren't that long. One of my first products had a life cycle of about 2.5 years. And after that, it kind of died down. So what I realized was I always had to keep something fresh. I always had to keep something coming. What's the next item? What's the next product in the brand? Keeping it coming. So one of the simple ways to, continue to have product ideas is look at products that are related to holidays. So, for example, there's Mother's Day, there's Father's Day, Valentine's Day, obviously. You got your Christmas, your Thanksgiving, also seasons of the year, football season, grilling. Guys, we like to grill out. Football season, nice fall, cold weather. You got spring. People are looking to get back and, become active again once the season changes. So think about holiday and date related type products. So realistically, you could have something new coming out every month. All right. In January, it's a new year. All right. New beginning. It could be a weight loss or some type of fitness product. Okay. February, Valentine's Day. All right. You're getting toward the end of March. You got spring coming up, March and April. You got Mother's Day. What is that? Normally in May. Father's Day normally in June. You got the summer coming up, June, July, August. Then you have the fall in September. So you can create specific products and they don't have to be branded per se, but you can sell specific products just based on the seasonality and holidays. Now, one of the things I always talk about is, for Amazon and even for your own e-commerce business, is creating bundles. All right. And what a bundle is, it's just a compilation or a group of products. Okay. Now, here's a way that you can actually go on to Amazon with not your own product, but you can go, if you can find a source for, I'm just going to make this up, organic soap, skincare, and something else, loofah brushes or whatever, to scrub your back. If you can put together those 3 items in a container, in a box, in a basket, that's actually considered to Amazon it's a new product. Now you could have, organic soap from one company, skincare from another company, skincare products from another company, and a loofah brush from another company. All you're doing is you're putting together, you're creating a bundle. That bundle is different from any other bundle based on the content of that bundle. So if you have a source or resource where you can buy products at a discount or find products at a discount, create your own bundle, you're in great shape. So now you have another opportunity. Okay. Now, one of the things I talked about earlier was subscriptions. And that's one of the reasons with the supplement business that I just tested, you have a subscription option, meaning you're not looking for new business every day. That's like, you know how that is. It's like a hamster on the wheel. Every day you're looking for new business. But if you can provide a quality product that people want to continue to take, that's going to make sure that you have X amount of dollars every month coming in. Now, of course, there's going to be attrition. That's just natural. But you have to continue to fill that pipeline. Now, one of the conversations that I had with a friend of mine who was talking about creating a subscription box program. They have all types of subscription programs now. Like I just signed up for one for Harry's razors. So each month I get X amount of razors and some facial stuff or whatever. I wanted to test out the subscription and see what it's about. But there's tons of subscription boxes out there. Now, one of the conversations I had was, gentleman was trying to start his own line of products. Didn't know if the products would sell. So what I recommended to him was, I said, okay, if you want to start a subscription product, you can also start with what's called an anchor product. So say, for example, you're in the beard game with a men's grooming business. All right. So you can have an anchor product, which could be a very popular beard oil that's not by you, but you're getting it at a wholesale from somebody else. And then you complement and add the other products. They could be your products. They could be your brand. Now, people don't know your brand because it's a new brand, but they may know, we're going to put a Harry's razor in here. And around that, we're going to do beard oil, which is my beard oil. We're going to do my brushes, my combs, my body oils. All right. So there's an anchor product in there that people have known of or know of that's been advertised. So this basket could be, your basket, men's grooming basket with a Harry's razor as the anchor product, and the rest of the products could be yours. And what this allows you to do is to get your product brand out to other people, okay, and let them sample it and then start building on that. Now, here's an example for a woman's product brand or a woman's anchor box. It could be something like MAC makeup or some type of cosmetics. Now, you could sell the brushes, you could sell your lotions or whatever other type of things that go along with that cosmetic product, be it face powder or whatever. So once again, the MAC product is the anchor product. People know MAC. They don't know your brand. Okay? So once you start putting your brand into that box, into your, subscription box, people are going to start to know it. And now you can branch that off on its own. But it's almost like when a new rapper comes out and somebody puts them on. Drake, putting on somebody, and now that person blows up and becomes a star in their own right. Same type of thing. So what we call is, bundles. So it's not one product, it's a group of products. Now, if you're selling on Amazon or anything else, you need to make sure that that product comes in the same package. All right, so you can't just have individual products. They have to be packaged together, bundled together. And if you're using Amazon or any fulfillment house, most times they need to be in their own box. And an easy way to package things, you can get a cardboard box. There's a company called Uline, ULINE.com, and they do a lot of packaging. All right, you can get a box from Uline, and you can get some little paper that you put in there, and you can put your products in there, close the box up, put a label on it, and now you have a bundle. Okay, and you can ship it yourself if you want to do your own fulfillment. You can send it into a fulfillment house to handle that. Or, if you have FBA capability, if you're able to do with Amazon FBA, you can do that. So these are some product ideas. You don't have to be a genius and come up with all these, ingenious type of products. You can bundle products and make a new product. Okay, put 3 or 4 products together. You can use an anchor product, which is a well-known brand of whatever product or bundle that you want. So use something that people already know of. Like I said, the example, if you're doing a men's grooming bundle, you may put a Harry's razor as the number one, anchor product, and the rest of the products around it be your products. J. Jones brand, whatever it is. For women, same thing. You could have MAC makeup as the anchor product, and then you could sell your brand of brushes, your brand of lotion, or whatever. But what you're doing is you're building your brand by piggybacking off of an anchor brand. So those are some of the things, guys, that I've been doing. I'm actually looking at some bundles. Obviously, the subscription type business model is great because you're not starting from zero every month. So these are some of the things that you really want to think about. So once again, like I said, don't worry exactly about all the numbers that I gave you for my product test. The bottom line is this. My total cost was $202.16. That was with my mock-up, my Facebook ads, and also the product cost to fulfill 17 bottles that people ordered. And what I made on it was $761.40. Up front, immediate income, I made $293.40. And my subscription income is $468 if those 12 people stay on for 30 days. For the first 30 days, I'll make that. So that gives me a total of $761.40. So now, next month, I'm going to start out with the $400 and some odd dollars that for my subscription, $468. Now, you're going to have attrition, so not everybody's going to stay on. But if 8 or 9 out of the 12 initial subscription orders stay on, I'm still ahead of the game. So start thinking about, number one, testing products, and number two, try to create subscription models where you're not hustling from zero every month. So I just wanted to get that out to you guys and let you know and show you a real life example of investing a couple of $100 to find out if a product business works. And that's what it's all about, testing and tweaking. So you need to go into any type of endeavor with the mindset that, okay, we're going to test this out. Then we're going to make some tweaks to see what happens, to see if we can increase our revenue, our productivity. Now, sometimes if I would have done this test and I didn't get anybody to buy, the first thing I would have thought about was, okay, it's the offer, it's the ads, it's the landing page. And I would have tweaked that a little bit. I tweak one thing at a time so I could know, what's making the difference, what variable is making the difference. One thing at a time. So in the future, anytime that you have a product idea, you can get a mock-up or you can get images of the product. So say, for example, you want to look at or you want to possibly sell leather pocketbooks. Okay. Now, what you can do, you can find a manufacturer for leather pocketbooks, and I'm making this right off the top of my head, so bear with me. So you can find a manufacturer of leather pocketbooks. They can send you high-resolution images of those pocketbooks. You can send those, images to somebody at Fiverr and say, hey, I want to impose my logo on the pocketbook. I want you to create a buckle like a Michael Kors buckle and impose that on the logo of the pocketbook or on the pocketbook. So with graphic technology nowadays, it's easy to get samples, 3D mock-ups. Like I said, all I did was I sent them a copy of the label that I wanted. They created the label. They had the label mocked up around a 3D bottle. I didn't buy a bottle at first. I've got the price list. I've got my contact. And I know they said once I give them my label and pay, it'll take them 7 to 8 days for me to receive the product. Now, those initial orders, I let them know, it's going to be about 2 weeks before you receive your initial product. Now, if anybody bitches or, balks at that, I'll refund them their money. I don't even care about this initial order. All I wanted to find out is if this test was successful. That's all I wanted to find out. I don't care if they all want their money back because they wanted the product tomorrow. That's fine. I got what I needed from the test. I got validation. Okay, proof of concept. So now all I have to do is have a product that meets their expectations. So let me make this quick point. You don't want to start testing and then you have a garbage product. You want to make sure that your product is strong. Okay, you don't want a garbage product because it's not going to sell. You need to know how to market and position your product. Last week's show was about the power of positioning. If you need to go back and listen to that, episode 164, listen to that. The power of positioning yourself, your product, and or your service. You need to know how to position your product for your pricing. So my product on my label, it says premium. That's part of it. Premium formulation. So what that tells people is, okay, this is high quality stuff. And yes, I can probably find the same type of supplement a little cheaper, but I wanted to use premium products or premium ingredients in the product to make the product top level. Because the bottom line is if the product isn't good, people are not going to reorder. And with a subscription type model business, you want the reorders. That's what it's all based on. You look at Dollar Shave Club. They sold for $1 billion to Unilever. And all they are, it's funny, I've used their razors before. Nothing special about it. But it's the concept of, okay, guys out there, we know how much razor blades cost, and it's ridiculous. So if you can lower that cost and give me a quality product that you're going to ship me every month, I'm all in. That's why I tried Harry's. I wanted to test it out. Got my first, I bought my initial subscription. I got that and waiting for the next box. I wanted to look at several things. And the reason I did it is I'm testing them. What's the packaging like? What's the interaction like between Harry's now that I'm a customer? Do they care about me? Do they reach out to me anymore? Or are they just like, you know what? Hey, we got Jones here. We good. I want to see what type of interaction. Harry's is big. So I wanted to test that and see, okay, when I start my subscription business, what are some of the things that successful subscription businesses do? So spend a little money to make a little money. You got to invest a little to make a little. So the whole key is, though, in being smart with it, testing. Once again, no product purchased. Today's show, anatomy of my latest product test, how I spent $202.16 to make $761.40 without buying the product. Light bulb go off, bling, bling, without buying the product. This is all a test to find out if you need to move forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. Once again, don't worry too much about the specific numbers I gave you because when you're listening to it, it probably gets confusing. I'm reading it off my note cards and I'm still confused. But the bottom line is over a 370% return on a product that I don't even have yet. Money in the bank. People actually paid for this. It's not like, oh, yeah, we think we'll buy. No, these are people that confirmed the transaction. All right. 12 free plus shipping bottles. We got one for the 2 for $90 and another one for the 3 bottles for $120. That's money in the bank. That's proof of concept. Now, all I have to do is make sure the product lives up to what it's supposed to be in the way I positioned it. That's today's show, guys. If you need to connect with me, my email, jjones@blackentrepreneurblueprint.com. That's JAYJONES at blackentrepreneurblueprint.com. Facebook, Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. Twitter, jjones001. Instagram, jjones4real, the number 4, REAL. And also the new Black Entrepreneur Blueprint YouTube channel. Check it out. We have some of the videos up right now. But as the new ones come out, they're automatically going to be uploaded to the YouTube channel. Also, once again, every couple of Thursdays, we're going to do a Throwback Thursday where I'm going to put out a show, one of our best shows, and I'm going to put that out. We got 165 episodes right now. So somebody who's just getting on to or getting into the Black Entrepreneur Blueprint family, that's a lot of shows to go back and check out. So periodically, like I said, on Throwback Thursday, every couple of Thursdays, I'm going to put an older episode out. So some of our newer listeners who haven't heard it have the opportunity to go back and hear one of the better or most downloaded shows. Please, guys, continue to spread the word. Social media, smoke signals, whatever you need to do to promote Black Entrepreneur Blueprint. Every day, guys, and I say it every episode, but we get more and more downloads every time, every new show, and that's attributed all to the BEB family. Please spread the word, the podcast, obviously, what you're listening to right now. Also go online to the blog, blackentrepreneurblueprint.com. We have some articles. We have all kind of different things on the actual blog itself. Please spread the word. I love you guys. I'll see you same time next week. Peace.